are doing another OP08 blue yellow ace versus Flood Zoro. This is probably Zoo Zoro. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure just because it is just a Zoro I found on the regular. So this one, obviously, as mentioned in a previous matchup, you want to be mindful uh, that he's going to just flood. This is the same way you would play your warlords or play against zoo or things like that. And of course, your big key here is you would want to mulligan for your baby aces, right? I have a decent amount of starters, so of course I do have some pops to help clear board. I have the violas here as well, and of course he's going to double swing rush 5 and 5, and I will probably be forced to take one of them. Let's resolve. It's a big ace, which is great. And then let's counter out. I'll counter out with a viola because eventually I'm going to want to use Nami to help clear a board because that's going to be a little bit annoying. In this game, the red rocks aren't as valuable. In a situation where, for example, they're running with, and I only have Dendro to throw up, which is fine. In a situation where you only have, for example, sorry, just red rock. Sorry, let me repeat that. In situations where you're running with Red Rock and removal, Red Rock in this battle isn't the greatest just because he will just remove it or he will just take it, right? A lot of these guys that play Zoro don't really run any big bodies. The biggest body that they might run would either be Rayleigh or even Dragon. That's the biggest body they'll run if they run it at all. A lot of the time they'll just run Rush Zoro, a lot of weenies just to maximize on the buff. Like right now, if he buffs him, buffs Zoro by 1, and then everybody would be put at 3, and then he could do a 5 swing and then a naked swing onto Sanji to pop Sanji. Obviously, I wanted to heal and remove some cards. And he has another Zoro, lovely. Which he's actually, from what it looks like, he's playing traditional Zoro, not Zoo Zoro, with obviously Zoo Zoro being a being with the Chopper and the new Animal Drum Kingdom build. So that's a lot of fun. Let's do that. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And of course, do a quick little pop. Trash the Stenjiro. Pop him. And of course, just going to throw some damage onto life. And in this one, I already sort of screwed up. Not sort of, not really. The Nami is really, really good because she clears table or clears the board and helps me throw a body up. But in this situation right now, he's just been blasting me. I've been slow healing, but not really. And he's really has the advantage. He has more HP, he has more cards, he has more bodies. His bodies are weenies, but built on his character ability. So this is slightly tougher of a matchup. And that's his third Zoro. Wow. I'm surprised he doesn't run Killer Kid. Oh man, that is gnarly. Simply wild. So 8, my 8 dawn turn. Okay, so that's what the 8 dawn turn will be. That's fine. Not a big deal. Again, I'm not going to really be able to heal through this. He's going to throw a 7. I can't even counter out. And then he's just going to run a 7 and an 8. So I'm going to take it. Oh, brutal. And I'm going to have to take this one too. Oh, nasty. Of course, now I have a little bit of counter. 8 dawn play, thank goodness. Throw a body up. Let's throw up Rush Ace. Let's throw up Baby Ace. Deploy. Swing 7 on the face, or 7 onto the lead. Wonderful. Use that as a heal. I'll have to do it this way because I have a heal like that. So I'll deploy. Sword opponent life. It's fine. I just needed the blocker up just in case he was going to kill me. Throw another 7, bring him down to 3, and then throw a 9 on his face, bring him down to 2. I have a blocker up. And yeah, it's a shame that this wasn't a Zoo Zoro build because I don't think this is going to be a very common play in the long run. Like he's going to buff 1 and then he has 3, so he could still do 2 swings on me overall. So there's unblockable. So he's going to swing 9 onto 7, so I need a 2 and a 1. and then he's dropping another body, so he only has one swing on me, unless he wants to go for, of course, Nami, which is also fine. Of course, there's the Nami swing. He could have her. Let her have that one. Of course, removal is still quite nice, even though I just talked about it not being the greatest thing in the world. But it is what it is. Start placing top. Throw this guy. Throw this guy. And I'm going to need to heal. Throw up the removal just because it's nice to have the removal, and throw an 8 onto face and then a 7. In reality, I should have threw 7 and then 8. If he has Rush Luffy, which he might, he won't be able to kill me with him just because I have the 1 HP. I have double blocker. He has no way of resting. He could use uh, spicy leg, or that the jump, Diablo jump, to pierce block, which he could do. But it's one of those things again where it's like he has that, plus he has the buff, plus he has Rush Luffy. Again, I did bottom deck it, so, and he doesn't have any more Rush Zoros. He's literally playing like an OP01, OP02, OP04 build, right? So it's a very old school style. And like I said, you want to run baby aces as much as you can. I only unfortunately got one of them this game, just for obviously the buff. Because if I was at 7K, they'd be all at 3. They need maybe 4 more each, 4, 4. He's at 7, and then so on and so forth. So now he's just quad buffing. Oh, he's using this as a killing blow. I see. I don't think he realizes I have 2 blockers. Hmm. Let's just remove that Sanji. I don't want to see him again. Okay, so now I have a bunch of swings. Obviously, the clean way is just doing a super buff and then attacking. Just because 2, 4, 6. He has no rad beams. GG, well played. Alrighty, so let's see if I can find another one that is more traditional. And that was a bit of a tougher battle, but again, pretty straightforward. Let's actually face Warlords. Let's play against this Kev fella. Good luck. It's a decent start. Let's just keep this one. Ooh, okay. So, because Bo decided to go second, it's fine. Obviously, going second is good because the Jinbei play. Like having her summon Jinbei, summoning another body. She would. The way I like to play Boa in my chats is I don't actually like to take damage ever with Boa. If I have the counter, I'm going to counter. I have Jinbeis. I have 4 2K counters. I have blockers. I have everything I need to not take damage and to heal. Because with leader ability, if I'm ever less than 5 cards, I basically draw an extra card. So the fact that she took the damage is just not how I would personally play. Because I have a certain preference on play style. But again, that's basically it. Not saying that this person, they might still win. It's just, again, this is just not how I like to play the Boa deck. The keys to, I guess, being a great player on this game is more so just, not saying I'm a great player, but just the keys from what I've seen great players do is they know all the decks, they know all the builds, they know all the breakdowns. They might get caught off guard with a random spicy deck like a blue yellow ace that's built like this, or they might get, oh, okay, and I don't run Kaya. I run blue pudding, 1 cost pudding. So the baby the other pudding. So the other pudding is just better. So it's not milling necessarily from my deck. So yeah, that's another thing. Let's do it this way. Let's throw up Satori, throw a body on. Let's see if they she counters this one as well. This is a free body that pops out. Oh, she counters. Fantastic. And I just healed one. Now, I'm expecting the Jinbei play, which could follow up on a 6 dawn turn with a Crocodile, which could then obviously do stuff with the Crocodile active. Or if not the Crocodile Jinbei, you could run Jinbei with uh, fake Whitebeard. What's his name again? Weevil. Edward Weevil. Oh my god, yeah. Again, I'm not really wanting to take damage, so I'm going to do no blocker. I'm going to trash. And then the next play that she does, she might be. Oh, okay. So she's searching. She's going to do a Jinbei combo. Surprise, surprise. The next play on her next turn is probably going to be removal. Oh, and she's going to bring back the blocker. Cool. What would be great, what I would have loved to have in this situation would have been. What I would have loved to have in this position right now, as we speak, would have been. And that was a bit of a misplay because she might just gravity blade me. Baby, I would have loved to have a baby ace, but now that she's at 3 HP, she's gonna trigger up my Denjiro. She's gonna swing at me with 4 potentially. She's gonna be on her 8 dawn turn. If she swings, I'll use my blockers up. If she doesn't swing, oh lovely, she just let me heal again. If she doesn't swing, or sorry, if she, well, she could have gravity bladed earlier, but now it's not a gravity blade. Next dawn is 9. I'll be able to pop, but I don't have a trigger. Yeah, let's just resolve and use trigger effect. Let's see if she uses gravity blade to remove my 2, which she might. Oh, she's likely going to then. So next turn is my 9 dawn turn. I will heal. Yeah, and then there's the gravity blade. Yeah, throwing her off, which is fine. Next turn, obviously. Oh, there you go. She drops a bow instead. Oh, and she doesn't throw bottom deck 1. She could have, but it wouldn't have done anything. Well, that's fine. Not too shabby. Okay, so we'll do one of these. Deploy, flip life down, or baby ace. And let's just start swinging. You gotta do the damage. And like I had mentioned, if she wasn't taking the damage, because for some reason she just isn't taking, she's just taking the damage, she could have been potentially at 4 HP when she swung to not get the Denjiro out. But now it's just the situation of like, what the heck is going on? Let's get rid of Boa. Is it? Oh, right, it's only 5 costs. Just terrible. I'm so bad. That's okay. Now she might gravity blade because it's worth gravity blading 2 people, but she'll still have 3 dawns. She can still swing with Sengoku as 2 5s, bringing me down to 3. Or she doesn't have to. She could do whatever. Yep. Just gonna keep searching. Yeah. So she does run the 2. She runs Law. I don't know if she runs the Mihawk for the 2K, but yeah, she is playing quite strange. 7K. Okay, and then she has 7, so she's gonna 100% gravity blade me. Surprise! And she took it the 2. Perfect. Let's do it this way. I'll give you your Kaya back. She's gonna use the Kaya that I just gave her back to counter. And then her next turn is probably gonna be another Jinbei summon. Oh, she's Jinbei to counter. She's probably gonna red rock me and then use her 4 Dawn to do something else, which is, again, it is what it is. I don't have a counter, so I'll take this one. This big ace. I'll counter with the big ace. And she's going to use, that's weird. Yeah, she's going to summon and then double summon and then, or she might just Boa Hancock me again. Okay, there it is. And then she's going to red rock me. which I have the baby ace up for. I have the thank you for loving me, which is wonderful. I already used 2 blocker aces here. That means I have 1 more blocker ace and 3 rush aces in the deck that I haven't really seen yet. Oh, she bowed me. She didn't red rock me. Let's just do it this way. Let's get some more big bodies out there. Keep it nice and easy. Swinging away. And next turn, I have no more big plays, so she's probably going to use Boa again. Probably summon another blocker. I will counter because I need to. 1, 2, 3. She can't kill me because unless she's running Rush Usopp, which nobody runs Rush Usopp on blue because that's ridiculous. Yep, and now I have a 2k for the heal. I have the thank you for loving me. I can buff. I'm at 1 HP. I have another baby ace, so this is not too shabby. She's going to make that. Okay. Ooh, fancy. I see. Crap. Leave that on top. Okay, so I could clear one. I could clear another. I could remove one. Then he won't be able to kill me. Or I could do 1-1. Okay, so this is when the math starts getting really sucky. So I could swing twice, clear board. She'll have 4 swings because obviously no rush. At 4 swings, she could take the game because I won't be unbuffed and I have only 1 counter in hand. I could remove 3, so I can remove, and then she'll still have 3 swings, which will still potentially kill me because I don't have a blocker in hand. Again, crappy. It is what it is. But I also have the Boa, so I could remove that. Let's do that. Let's remove Boa. Let's swing at Jinbei. Let's swing at Jinbei again. Just to clear board. Oh no, am I dead? So I could freeze one, because whoever she swings with, I'll freeze the other, and then they'll have 2. But if they naked swing, it depends. There is a way for her to win this turn currently. Just glorious. Yeah, doing the math now. So 10 Dawn. Okay, there's the 7. Resolve, use trigger, freeze Jinbei. So now she has to do at least 3, and then so that'd be a 5, and then a 9. Counter with my baby ace. Yep, if she did 7, she would have won, depending on what this is. Gnarly. I could have saved that and then did a double swing, but did a 9 to finish, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is my last turn regardless. Oh, beautiful. Let's just do it this way. Choose 0 targets, place at bottom, turn cards to deck. Heart of the cards. Okay, blocker or big ace. Let's just play smart. Deploy. Throw out a 7 onto face. See what she does. And remember how I mentioned the baby ace is so crucial. Of course, this is literally why. Bring out another 7 so I could have a 7, 9, 12, 12. But let's just do a 9, 9, 12 because that's the smarter play. She had already looked at her thing, so she has no triggers. What was that last game? Yeah, I don't think there's any triggers. But again, same. If she can't stop this, oh, it's over. I'm going to lose. Damn. GG, well played. She had just enough counter. I should have swung tall. instead of wide. Hmm. Yeah. GG, well played. Should have swung tall, not wide. Dang. GG. And that's game. So it does go like that sometimes. Very close match. Could have won, I believe. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, will tell me exactly what math I should have done for the swings. But yeah, GG, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.